All right, I get asked this one all the time. What's a good way to model change over time in a Kafka application, or really anything that's modeling some kind of mutation as it goes? I have an example here that shows 20 different phone operators that move between different states. They could either be available, engaged on a call, or go offline to take a break or something like that. And you can see it says updating every 5 seconds. Each of these operators is moving between different states, and they're moving kind of somewhat predictably, but also randomly across these different states. It's really useful if you could inject traffic into your system that mirrors this kind of deterministic but randomized behavior. And it's easy to do with ShadowTraffic. So there's only one generator behind this one. I'm actually generating the data to Postgres to make it easy to render into this Grafana dashboard. But all I do is I take my generator, I'm going to fork it 20 different times, so I have my 20 different operators, and then I give every operator its own ID and a timestamp for each of its actions. I have each operator update every time between 200 milliseconds and 3,000 milliseconds to give it that sort of randomized spacing. And then here's the key to it all. There's a function inside ShadowTraffic called state machine, and it's what it sounds like. It allows you to have an initial state and a set of transitions to different states. So in this case, we had available, we had engaged, and we had offline. And you can see we're randomly moving across these different states in a weighted fashion. In each of these states, I name them, I give them specific status keys. I kept it really simple so that that's easy to read. Each of these rows is just going to send out data that tells you exactly what the operator is doing. So in this case, I can simply go over to my Postgres table and just select, and I can see all the different entries that are going through for each operator and condense them down into this nice state diagram. Anyways, it's a really useful thing to be able to do with tests, and it's really declarative and simple to do with ShadowTraffic. So hope it helps.